Susannah Maybank. Thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you, Rosemary, for having me.
Absolutely. So Susannah, you are adamant that NFTs are not dead in 2023. I beg to differ, but I want to know your thoughts.
Absolutely. I think that there has been obviously a huge hype cycle around NFTs, and then in the absence of hearing all of that, we think, oh, it must have sort of disappeared or evaporated, but there's still quite a large and engaged buyer base. And really what we're talking about with NFTs is a certificate of authenticity for a digital asset. That in and of itself is hugely valuable and will only continue to be relevant, if not grow in relevancy, as we become increasingly digital in our lives. So NFTs, maybe we stop saying the word quite as much, but the assets that they are underscoring, that is going to continue to be relevant and only grow.
You think it's going to continue to be relevant? You think it's only going to grow? But I feel all of the hype surrounding NFTs, that really was because of the metaverse, because you needed an NFT to kind of play in the metaverse. And now that the metaverse has died down, everyone's talking about AI technology. I just don't see people going back to NFTs.
One of the biggest subsectors of the NFT market was digitally native art. That was sort of an early and very successful use case. That was not necessarily for the metaverse. That was a digital asset, but it's frequently enjoyed in your home. Those are not pair bonded. They do not need each other to be successful or to survive in the long term. For instance, at Tonic, we sell digitally native art with a physical form. So the NFT is still very important. It's a digitally native asset. That means that the artist created the image and the artwork first in digital form, but the enjoyment is not based on metaverse. It's based on a really real and personal experience with artwork that you live with.
So even if we aren't discussing the metaverse, if we just go into the investing side, why are you choosing NFTs rather than something like fractional ownership?
I think that fractional ownership is a really important part of the ecosystem. It's the first time that regular people can get access to the blue chip upper echelons of the art market, which have been very stable and create a lot of wealth. NFTs are really the first opportunity to own part of the evolution of the digitally native art cycle. In every major transition point in society, we've seen a corresponding medium emerge. And this is the first digitally native medium that has taken root and taken hold at such a massive scale in the collective conscious. NFTs are the way to make digital assets unique and to actually track ownership and provenance, frankly, in a way that is far superior to how it is tracked in the existing art market.
Well, I just read an article recently, and it said NFT trading is down below $1 billion. I think it only brought in about $333 million in May alone. What are your thoughts about that?
NFT trading is down, but again, when we think of NFTs, it's the underlying structure. NFTs is a massive category that could be in the future applied to anything, including your life insurance. I think it's really important to talk about what asset group are you really focusing on? We're in the fine art NFT market, and I'm going to be straight with you, it is down, but it is not crumbling in any way. There's still a lot of active buyers. Our collections have performed really strongly for the most part so far on the secondary market. So there's still, in the fine art world of the NFT market, it's still a thriving community.
So what do you have to say to those who have lost a lot of money because of NFTs?
I think in any speculative asset class or any alternative investing group, no one has a crystal ball, and I think be really thoughtful about what money you're willing to spend. When you buy an NFT, are you buying it purely as an investment vehicle? Are you buying it because you love the art and the artists? Another really wonderful thing about the fine art NFT market is it is possible to honor artist royalties on the secondary market. That's something that we haven't seen before in America. So there are so many people that have made a lot of money. There's certainly people who've lost a lot of money, but you'll see that in the fine art market as well. And so do your research, buy things because you love them and you want to gain that utility of display and that utility of having that very personal connection with the artwork. And again, do your research.
So NFTs are not dead.
No.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Of course.